Nice California sunset on the beach there. They got razor clams on the beach, and the biggest crabs you've ever seen on the pier, and they're catching lingcod and black snapper on the rocks. It's just an incredible paradise, a bounty of seafood. And oh my gosh, what do you see here? It's a herd of elk in the pasture on the beach. That's something you don't see every day. Big stag there, got quite a rack on him. You want to give him his space. I guess that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess you call it a 5-point buck or a 6-point buck. I guess that's what how they rate the rack. But he sure has a lot of points in that on his horns there. Man, that's the last thing you want to go through you. But like I tell all my friends, don't worry about animals. Worry about the two-legged animal. That is so beautiful. So we're here in California, somewhere in California, on the beach with the elk, grazing in a pasture. You can hear the foghorn in the background in the lighthouse. I like the sound of the foghorn. It's nice and relaxing. Get away from the civilized world, come out here with nature. Commune with the animals on the beach. You can't beat it. Get the best seafood in the world. Just can't beat it. I saw the reindeer up there in Finland. I went to a place called Inari, Finland, and the Russian border, and stayed there at a resort, and the people took me to the reindeer herdsman, and that video's already been uploaded. The reindeer people of Finland, Laplanders. But this elk is much bigger than those reindeer, which are the size of our deer. But we have big deer also out there in Utah and Arizona and Colorado called mule deer. And mule deer are almost the size of this elk, But I have to say this elk is much bigger. But the mule deer, they get that they have the height, but they don't have the weight. He senses something coming up behind, and he was eating too. Yeah, there's something behind. He knows. I can't hear it, but he does. And a moose, of course, is bigger than all of them. They're real big. I guess you pull 400 or 500 pounds of meat off these things when they hunt them. I guess they have a lottery every year, and only a couple people can go out and hunt them to protect the species. This thing's about the size of a buffalo too. A buffalo might be a little bit heavier. A whole lot heavier. I think they're like a couple thousand pounds, like a freight train. Those buffalo are big. But it's not too much difference. It's a pretty big elk right there. He's bigger than any cow I've ever seen. Look at the coloring and the markings. How they're tan and they have the little black spot going down the butt. And then they got the black leg, black head, dark brown head. Black brown. Those horns must be 5 feet tall. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe 4 or 5 feet tall. Yeah. Yeah. And there's a whole field of them here. They're grazing everywhere around us here. Go try to find the other buck. So there's a couple elk right there. Three. Yeah, again, we're on a beach in California. Somewhere in California. With the elk. Grazing in a pasture on the beach. This rack's not as big as the other one. I think that's his, these are his babies, his offspring. There are a lot of Indian reservations around here, and other minorities from other countries around the world, other tribes. And it's nice to see that we have laws that regulate hunting and fishing now, so we can preserve it for the next generation. Don't want to get too close to them. They were here a minute ago. I think they're all concentrated over there. It's really hard walking. There's poison ivy and poison oak. And it's pretty thick. There's a doe looking at us over there. See, what is that, a human? We got bear up here too. You have to watch out for the bear. But I think those horns right there take care of a bear pretty good. Catapult them into the air. Like a high-flying soccer ball. So I'm going to go find the other bucks that are in the weeds somewhere over here.